For the last 3 years we've been building a float for the carnival with varying degrees of success. This year, in difference to other years, I hope it'll be more efficient or more better. Some of the carnival is going to be built here in these arches, and the rest will be built on a site in Hackney. That's if we don't have an eviction beforehand or during the actual building.
Lyle and Jeff have been squatting this yard in Hackney for almost a year now, but got taken to court by the council, and it's a question of days before the eviction and the bailiffs come in. Hopefully we'll have enough time to build the float before they come to evict it. The chassis for the main float is the one that we had last year, and onto which we'll be putting this Volkswagen body and turn it into a spider. There'll be other sculptures that Lyle has built beforehand and will put on as well, such as this mechanical spider and any other bits that happen to be lying around at the time.
He's having the Volkswagen above the speakers at the back, and he's using it as a DJ booth as well. So he's cutting a hole in the roof so the decks can be inside and you can look at the bit. I was saying to him, sort of, don't make it into a spider, because it don't look like a spider, make it more of a scorpion sort of mutant
that's
thing.
what we'd do with the tail and the hands at the front.
Yeah, make it more into a sort of mutant scorpion sort of thing.
This will be the 4th year of doing the Notting Hill Carnival.
My base bins are about that big around the bottom, with the tops and they're about that tall, so it's like 2 of that.
Most of the floats are costume orientated, and ours is sculpturally orientated, and I think this probably makes for us being quite the most unusual float that goes on the circuit and actually does the carnival. Not necessarily the best, but certainly the most weird.
Slight bit.
occupiers.
Shut up!
New World Travel, Reliance Wharf, 287291 Kingsland Road. This must be it, yeah? They don't film me for God's sake. They're looking for rates. £7,500 quid rates. Hackney Council.
There's no business here.
Yeah. Okay, let me ask some silly questions then. What are these trucks?
This is where we live. We live at people's homes. This place is squatted. This is where we live.
What are the families living here? Is it an ongoing route? Is it kind of a motorised gypsy encampment, or I've heard of the new world travel, the new age travel that can go all over the country, or are there new world travels? You know the Stonehenge.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about, but those are the sort of names that people give to people. It's not what people call themselves.
No.
Yeah.
But that's the kind of thing that they're saying live here. No, sorry, that's the wrong thing. That's the kind of people that say live here.
Yeah.
It's a group of travellers, new world travellers. But just say nothing else. It's nice something. David, bye now.
SEP, someone else's problem.
So you haven't got £7 in like?
Last year we had various quite unnecessary confrontations, which I hope we won't repeat this year, or won't be repeated towards us this year. But to some extent it does create an element of excitement, not confrontational, but to the extent that we have a flag and we have a job to do.
We got was it stuck between two bollards coming on a 90-degree turn going round the corner.
Basically when the speakers call by.
Speaker blew up right at the judges'
at the stand, yeah.
judges' viewing thing.
I don't think they were too impressed, although I thought it was quite a nice effect.
And everyone was trying to pour beer on it to put it out and just laughing fucking inanely, like bloody, as you do.
Lunatics.
These judges were just walking around in total
Disgust. Horror.
Going down the road, there was parked cars up on both sides and it was too narrow for us to go, so just cruising along at about a mile an hour, and there's a crew of about 8 to 10 people in front just picking up cars and throwing them onto the pavement so that DS were already playing. And just...
It makes you feel embarrassed when you feel justified in attacking a 5-old bell. When in fact you shouldn't at all, by any standards. I never would, I think, again.
That was wicked. That was one of the highlights of the day, that was.
His philosophy, right, he believes that, right, it takes 7 years for your body to change, to cleanse itself. Right, so he's going to be a vegan for 7 years, find a mate that's been a vegan for 7 years, have a kid, their kid's going to be a vegan for 7 years, whatever. He wants to do 7 generations of veganism. You're my prophet. I'm a perfect vegan. I'm telling you. He told me all last night.
He's not even a vegan, he's all full of shit.
No, I have. I was for fucking years. But I don't know.
He's had an egg or two lately.
You'll get it.
I used to get weak every time I went past a restaurant or something.
Yeah.
I tried being a vegetarian.
I was
Well,
a
them
year as well.
Anything, oh, do you know what I mean?
I kept
People
going
used
down
to
to the
cook
kitchen.
meat in front of me and that, and I just go,
I snuck down.
I've
It's
seen
natural to
I've seen
eat
you
meat.
chopping that sheep up and threw Augie on the back of
We've got
somebody's
teeth
bus,
that are
like
meant to eat
butchering this
meat.
fucking sheep on the back of somebody's
Huh?
bus.
Yeah. Teeth that are eating me.
Right in front of
people are made to eat meat and vegetation, isn't it? In the winter, when nothing was growing, vegetation-wise, you'd eat meat,
New South
and in
Wales, where it's
summer, you fucking eat food. So
I think all of that philosophy is well dodgy, man. You just got to set your own limits, and that's it, really.
what
innit?
philosophy?
Well, just of what
Philosophy,
you,
what does
what
that
you
mean?
fucking, yeah, anything, but talking about like eating.
When
meat.
you're hungry,
I mean, it gets
you
down
eat.
to what shoes you wear or what fucking.
Yeah, so
jacket
don't bother
you
about it.
wear
You're
or-
walking down the street, if there's kebab on the right and chips on the left, you're having kebabs or chips, isn't it?
And what the chips.
Isn't it?
What the chips fried in half the time, you know what I mean?
I know people that read biscuit packets.
I know. Yeah.
Can I?
All right, what's wrong with that?
Everything. When you're hungry, you ain't gonna fucking.
But if you don't want to eat meat, that's fine as well. And if you want to eat vegetables all your life, you're a sad bastard. Really?
Okay. Izzy, this is my brother. He eats, but he's a vegetarian and he drinks boiling water.
I do.
It's really
All the
good for your
time.
digestive system.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I just like it. I get really pissed off with tea and coffee.
He's shorter than me though.
Undernourished.
The costumes are being provided by, well, anyone that wants to make one, really. I mean, the kind of who actually makes things or costumes or participates is pretty much as to who is around at the time. Costumes are made in the traditional Mutoid style, which is anything and everything, and if it's painted pink, it's fine.
A lot of the imagery might appear as irrelevant, which of course it is, but the truth of it is that it exists in real time. It exists today, and it doesn't matter for what reasons it's been built, but hopefully it amuses people or some way makes them look at things that perhaps they wouldn't see or wouldn't think about ordinarily.
What I seen at Stonehenge, man, it's brilliant. Like, I would say from me to that girl there, right? Dig a little trench, right? Yeah, you know what I mean? Lay a thick rope down it, pack it with clay, and stick a chalice or a chillum or something, big bowl at the end of it, right? You pack it, then pull the rope through, pull it out, put the mix in there, right? If you wish to spike it with some clay. Do you know what I mean? And then you bend down and just give it everything you got, suck it. And as soon as you stood up, someone would throw whiskey down your throat, and then you'd fall over, and then someone would catch you and just lie you down, and there's all these people just going like this all day long. It's fucking brilliant, yeah. Tell you, really, your head just went, oh, fuck off, see you later.
You see, I was thinking actually that if there was, it would only have to be like that high.
Yeah.
But then when we paint, we should paint like a jagged line, so it's like a splat.
Apparently he's now saying he doesn't want it painted at all.
Doesn't he?
I mean, I didn't actually talk to him about that one, but somebody was saying later on. I don't know.
Oh, I'll deal with him doing that. I'll sit down. This year we're using, we're having 2 vehicles instead of one of which is a amphibious truck, which will be towing the main float, and then we've got an armoured car as a kind of leader, which will have sculptures on it as well. It'll kind of act as a crowd breaker for the main float because it's so big.
That's fucking mental, isn't it? Mind you, it's a fucking hard, isn't it?
That was him! That was him!
Camera! It was you! It was you! You shitty boy!
The armoured car and the amphibious truck are being provided by Gary Weld, and at the end of the day our biggest expense will be the petrol for running them, which will cost about 150 quid or something. Other than that, our expenses are pretty cheap really. I mean, all we spend money on is a bit of paint, a few welding rods, grinding blades, and such like. Of course, Tesco's and Sainsbury's provide the food via their skips, which is quite handy at times. Most of the scrap cars or bikes or anything that are used for the sculptures are either abandoned vehicles or donated by various mates and that. I mean, a scrap car is only a tenner. So there's no real cost there other than when you've got the money you go and buy it.
I just think that would be better with a bit of red somewhere in there. EastEnders. Is that on there? Yeah, there it is. Hey! See you, man. Okay.
You thought you were going to have the baby, oh my god, but everybody was trouncing and they thought, not yet, not yet. No! They went into hospital and never was really alright. Was it really soon after that? Yeah, and I was and the cord was around the neck, so it was really good, so I was right, yeah. You must see this, you must
2018 baby grow!
Yes.
2002 as well.
What did you say?
He looks like the geezer who did all the fucking pervy filming last year, didn't he?
Oh, I never saw that, yeah.
You see, it was about 3 seconds of the float, and it was just tit and bum for 2 or 3 hours.
I still got it.
He was just going right like that.
Yeah, Paul said he was going to show it to me, but I never saw it.
And there's, you know, there'd be some woman dancing, and the
And
camera would
both
just
get
go
right
like
in.
How the fuck he didn't get back there, I don't know.
What, he was going out to women in
Oh yeah, man.
Well, he was just like...
He must have had a telephoto lens, innit?
Hair and tits at 4 o'clock.
10 pairs at 4. It was fucking... Man.
What's the route?
Have they changed the route this year?
No, it's same route.
Sure? Yeah. People told us it was a different route this year.
Where did we join it though? Because last year we got on it.
Supposed to join Chepstow Road, but I can't see where Chepstow Road is.
There's a map in there.
I couldn't find Chepstow Road. We went in on fucking, what's it called, street, didn't we? On the big one. Ledbrook Grove, didn't we? Right.
Get the middle of it. There it is, there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Arrow Road, isn't it? Ladbroke Grove, because we came up here.
That's where the old
There's
geezer...
a judging point.
That's where the geezer gave the big Sikh oil on top of the cage, wasn't it, there?
Yes. Remember the air?
Oh, fucking no, man. All I looked around was just black
Chepstow
faces. I
Road
was
is
going, kill him,
somewhere-
kill him.
Yeah.
Kill him.
No, but what's all this 10 o'clock business?
Well, it would take. We leave here about 9:30, 10. Takes 2.5 hours to get down there, or an hour and a half. That gives us about an hour and a half to get around there, but we got to be on by 1. You'd be surprised.
Where's
He's not going to go more than a fucking 10 mile an hour. Get
No,
down
but we
there.
don't, that's
Get
too
there.
far.
Get
Oh,
there. Coming back will be a laugh again, won't it?
No, but really, that.
Things start to fight and everything. It all stopped.
Do you remember that? All them geezers.
We drive from here to the other side of London with this, eh? And after the carnival, we drive back with the music going boom, boom. We come King's Cross and people are fighting, and then they stop. And I'll start
Gang war
dancing.
and stuff, but they must not go do it.
Right, we'll see you this evening, yeah?
Ciao. See you later. See you later. Ciao. Ciao. Ciao.
Euro hippies or what?
Don't you see contrast between that, how he talks so much and Lyle never says nothing? Isn't that good? Well, yeah. He sort of talks with his... talks with his...
It's less than he used to.
Who, him?
No, him.
Yeah, oh, fuck me, does it?
He used to get right in your face, didn't he?
Yeah.
He never let you go.
No, but he used to be on my case all the time as well. You should be doing this. You should be doing what I'm doing. They didn't spread the punk rock gospel.
By Sunday night or sort of early Monday morning, most of the main bits are in position on the float. We just got a question of the costumes coming up from Camberwell. And it's quite good really, because by Sunday everybody's, you know, spent 3 or 4 days working together, so you do, you know, it's kind of the reaching the top of the hill, so everybody's quite sort of working together, and there's a good sense of community spirit, which to some extent is the best part about doing the float, is the idea of everyone working together, all having a joint purpose.
Bit more, bit more, bit more.
Almost finished.
Bit more. Whoa, that's it. Lovely. Lovely over.
Lovely over. That's it, I suppose. How'd you get into a jet then?
That's what they said, we're not going to let him in. He says not in on the carnival. I know, I said it.
Oh, fuck it, we'll just go in there. We'll just drive in there.
Yeah, you have to block it, you know what I mean? I said, isn't it?
That's my float. The guy with the booking form is going to come down in a minute. Well, we're booked in, mate. Yeah, honestly.
See the booking forms in?
Yeah, that's he's just going to get them now. We've been doing this for 4 years.
What's his gross weight? Over 7.5 tons?
No.
Over 7.5 tons. He can't come down his weight limit due to a squeak breach.
Hey Gary, mate, they're saying that it's over 7.5 tons and they want the gross weight of it. Do you reckon we can prove otherwise, eh? With paperwork, over. We have a great relationship with the Notting Hill Carnival Trust, which gets better every year. With the police, we kind of have a on-off relationship. More often than not, they're on, and more often than not, we're off. We've no record of you being on this route. I'm afraid we're on it. No, you're not. You ain't coming onto this route. What's your problem? How are we supposed to get around it? We've spent months' work. Does that mean that you're responsible for stopping it?
How are you saying we're not getting around it?
Exactly that. Should we get his number?
Let's just go down the fucking West End.
How do I get to talk to you after this? You take it up with Notting Hill Carnival Limited.
No, it's you, it's not them. They've given the passes, you're stopping them. They've given them passes, there's a pass to go through.
No, you're not coming onto this route. Now you want to complain about it, write to the commissioner.
Why not? Why not? Why not?
Because you're not officially on this
Why not?
route.
That's a document.
We've had cars all morning waving pieces of paper at us. Yeah, but what I mean is,
a float that's there every year.
what I mean is, we've had all sorts of.
You might not like us, but they
I'm not
like
having
us.
a shouting match with you.
I know you're not.
Yeah. No, you don't like us, does he? Well, mutual, isn't it?
Straight away.
Someone's work.
Someone from the office.
We have people from NCO in our control room, and that's who I've just verified this with. Now, if you want to go down and argue,
have you verified with them?
Their office is open.
Right. I'll just hope the name.
They're just down there on the left.
Yeah, I know where they are.
A ready-made family look.
I'm waiting for her hair to grow a bit before I introduce it to my mum.
What are you supposed to be? Who? What are you supposed to be? For me? Yeah. I'm just there. Calm down. Control yourself.
Gary? New state of play. Sam tells me that we've got the go-ahead to go in from this location. So you're going to have to go and get your van. We'll get your guitars.
We can't go and get the van ready and bring it down, yeah?
Yeah, but I mean, you could get all this stuff plugged into itself and ready to go off the Jenny.
Sort of, yeah. That's not good.
Well, doesn't that go in there?
Well... See, the thing is, it just depends on that amplifier because nobody knows whose amp or what amp it is. That should be 2 ins, and there should be 4 outs, eh?
Yeah. Well, plug it all in and see if it works.
Gary, they're giving us clearance, but they reckon we've got to go on Westbourne Park. So we've got to do you.
Oh, well, they're willing to spin it round then, shall I?
They're saying they'll block the road off. If we unhitch the trailer, turn one round, jackknife the trailer thing and hoist it round.
We got blocks for the trailer.
Okay. We're going to go for it then.
Listen to me, what we're waiting for is the band ain't got no guitars. The amplifier doesn't plug into the speakers.
They have, they've just
the
gone to get
generator
them,
hasn't got any engine oil.
They've gone to get them, but I told them we'd be on Ladbroke down there.
Blew the rocket cover off. Oh.
Do all 6 steer? No, it's just the front 4.
There's no real reason for doing it except that I think it provides a focal point for year for the people that have done it in the past. And you do get a great sense of satisfaction from actually doing a genuine public performance other than the festivals or, you know, rave events where you're just working for your own people or providing imagery for people that are into it anyway. At the carnival, you're actually presenting imagery to the general public who are genuine general public other than your own people. At the end of the day, I think everybody gets a great sense of fulfillment out of the actual anarchy of the event. You're kind of presenting yourself to a million people, and that kind of emotional build-up is quite a sort of extraordinary thing, really. It's just everybody's going mad, and you're going mad, and you know, at the bottom of the, you know, at the end of the day, it's just having a really good day out, even though you have done, you know, 2 weeks' work or 1 week's work at it. It's an amazing sort of high. Definitely a much better example of people actually working together than I could have possibly hoped for.